Coming to you live from 1504 Woodcrest Avenue in Coraopolis, better known as the Angela Activity Center. It's Charger basketball as OLSH hosts the Riverview Raiders. Pleasant good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH here, and we're glad to bring you the OLSH Chargers and the Riverview Raiders. The Chargers come in with a record of 8-0, 3-0 in the section, and Riverview comes in with a record of 4-7 overall. They are 1-2 in section, and the Chargers, they're on that run. They're trying to get to that magic 52 in a row without a defeat, and right now they are sitting at I had it written down. Don't have it. They have 48 games right now, and they need this one and a couple more and to break that record. So let's root the Chargers on, see if they can't get that new record for consecutive wins over a couple seasons. So some sad news in the OLSH family this week. You might have all known that Big Al Magnelli and his son, Little Al Magnelli, were in a car accident a few weeks ago. Well, the sad news is Big Al has passed away, and we all send our prayers and condolences to the family. He's a good guy. He helped us out here on the network quite a bit the last few years, running camera and doing some odds and ends for us. He would go out of his way to help anybody, and he is sorely missed and will be sorely missed. And we just want to send our condolences and prayers out to the family and let them know that we are all thinking of Big Al and the entire family. We want to dedicate this broadcast to Big Al Magnelli. And that's the sad news. So that being said, the Chargers have a task at hand against these Raiders from Riverview. They're a pesky team, and they on paper, you look like the Chargers should come out on top of this one, but this Raiders team is one of those teams that just don't want to give up and quit. So the Chargers are going to have their hands full. We'll go over to starting lineups real quick, and there you see the Chargers warming up. And first for Riverview, they will start number 2, a junior, 6'2 junior, Ben Hauer. Number 10 is another 6'2 junior, Amberson Bauer. Number 11 is a 5'10 junior, Luke Migley. Number 20 is a 6'2 sophomore. His name is Nate Spraykar. And number 30 is a 6'4 junior, Jack Bettler. Again, it's Hauer, Bauer, Migley, Spraykar, and Bettler. They are head coached by Phil McGivney, and they come out from Oakdale. For your Chargers, it's going to be the same 5 suspects under head coach Mike Rodriguez. He will start a 6'3 senior, Kevin Wilson, a 6'4 senior, Dawson Summers, a 6'3 junior, Bryson Kirshner, a 5'11 junior, Rocco Spatafora, and a 6'3 senior, Jake DeMichael. And as I said, Coach Mike Rodriguez has this team hitting on all cylinders right now, and they are looking good, sitting on top of their section, ranked number 1 in WPIAL right now in Class 2A, and they are ranked number 1 in the state in Class 2A. We'll go down those rankings right now. In WPIL, it's OLSH Greensburg Central Catholic ranked 2nd. Carlington is ranked 3rd. Fort Cherry comes in at the number 4 spot, and Stowe Rocks comes in at number 5. In the States, it is Our Lady of the Sacred Heart ranked number 1. Portage comes in ranked number 2, and Antietam is number 3. And the old state opponent, the last 2 times they made it to Hershey, Constitution is ranked number 4, and Kennedy Catholic comes in ranked number 5 in the state. So if you look at the schedule coming up, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart was supposed to play Wash High tomorrow afternoon. That game has been postponed until later on in the season. I think it's in February. I didn't write down the date. But instead, their next game is going to be over at Swickley Academy, and they'll take on the Panthers on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And then their next opponent will be right back here at the AAC against Sarah Catholic on the 21st. And then the game that could, if they continue to win, the game that could tie the record would be right back here at Our Lady at the AAC on the 22nd, the very next afternoon at 5:30 against Nazareth Prep. And then if they still continue to win, the new record could be set out at Southside when they take on the Rams over at in Hookstown. And that would be on the 28th of the month, right before the Montour, the PBC Classic over at Montour. So we are getting ready for the national anthem and tip-off right now, and want to send out a hello to all our fans, especially OLSH's #1 fan, Sister Francine. And we will have the national anthem. I guess we'll hang around for that. And teams are taking the court right now. Oh, they're going to talk about Big Al. Yeah, they're talking about officials right now. I thought they were going to talk about Big Al, but if they do, we'll cut in. So getting ready here for Riverview Raiders and your OLSH Chargers. And you can see the OLSH Chargers there all decked out in the Big Al Magnelli T-shirts. All right, here we go. There you see Ben Hauer, Amberson Bauer, Luke Migley, Nate Sprakar, Jack Bettler. And now for your OLSH Chargers. Rocco Spatafora. Bryson Kirschner. Kevin Wilson. Dawson Summers. And Jake DeMichael. Some of the players for the Chargers wearing the back black band on their shoulder in recognition of Big Al Magnelli.
Solo. No color commentary. Everyone good?
So we're ready to go here. It'll be Summers and Bettler tipping off here. Summers wins it back. Rocco Spatafora saves it for Kirschner. Back to Spatafora. DeMichael with the long three off the back iron. And Riverview, I was going to call him Riverside. Riverview, the Raiders get the rebound, but on the end line. So it's going to be Charger ball here, just underway. No score from the Angela Activity Center. Glad you could join us here on a Friday evening. Student section is nice and packed down there on the end. Around the outside arc it goes to Kevin Wilson getting trapped in the corner. Gets it all the way back out to DeMichael. Inside to Summers. Can't get it to go. Wilson scrums for it. Can't come up with it, but it's Bauer down the court for the Raiders. Long three underway. Long high off the glass. And it's DeMichael with the rebound. Still no score. 7:24 left here in the first. Summers inside to Kirschner with the reverse layup, and Kirschner gets the first 2 points of the game, and the Chargers are up 2-0. Into the corner for Sprakar to go around the horn. It's Migley now with the ball. Guarded by Spatafora, down into the corner, back out. It's Migley again, up by the logo. This time Wilson comes out to meet him. Chargers look to be in a 1-2, 2-1-2. Migley trying to find a way in, can't get there. Chargers defense holding them out to the outside. It's Bettler, top of the key. They work it around again to Migley by the logo. Trying to get around Wilson. Nothing doing. Now he goes top of the key, drives in, kicks it to the corner, out to the wing. Top of the key is Migley. To the elbow. To Bettler. In, off the glass, and it's blocked. Chargers come up with it. Here comes Kirschner. Gets it ahead to DeMichael. DeMichael. Down the lane he goes. He floats it up, in, off the glass, and in. Jake DeMichael, 2. DeMichael averaging 32.7 points a game. That's only second the most in all of WPIAL. Bettler from the elbow, blocked again. This time Summers gets it, hands it off to DeMichael. Long NBA three off the iron, no good. But Spatafora tracks it down into the corner. Summers gets it back out to DeMichael, around to the near corner. Wilson with the three ball off the iron. Kirschner can't get the rebound. They battle for it, and it's Migley He trips, goes down, and Kirshner with another easy layup. He's got 4, and it's 6-0 Chargers. Migley now. Gets it up court. It's Bettler. Into the corner, gets it back up top to Hauer. Across to Migley. Migley dribbled it down, lost the ball, picked up, but Migley gets it back. He's at the foul line. Inside the Bettler baseline jumper, rattles in and out. Summers with the rebound. Here comes DeMichael again. Pulls up with that 3 ball from the wing, no good. And we got a timeout called, the 32nd called by Coach Phil McGivney. And the Chargers have a 6-0 lead with 4:51 left. It's a 30-second timeout. And Coach McGivney obviously seeing that the Chargers are dominating this game so far, sees something that maybe his boys can try. Starting 5 come right back out for the Chargers. No substitutes so far. The starting 5 still in for the Raiders. They'll have the ball here down in the corner on the end line. It'll be Ben Hauer to trigger in. Gets it into Migley. Migley makes the turn around Wilson. Pressured by DeMichael, but they get it up court. Bettler almost has it taken away. It's Migley. Has it knocked out, but tracked down by Bettler for the Raiders. Migley now working against Kevin Wilson. Down to the foul line and the elbow. Kicks it back out to Hauer. And Hauer now with the dribble. Top of the key. Little jumper from the foul line. No good. Rejected out. Raiders maintain possession. It's Bettler in the corner. Bettler with a jump shot. He's up and good. And the first points of the game go to Jack Bettler. And it's 6-2 Chargers. Wilson goes down into the corner. Summers with the reverse layup on the baseline drive. And Dawson Summers gets on the board. And it's 8-2 Chargers. Pressure by the Chargers, but Migley comes across the timeline and gets it down inside, and it's nice feed inside to Spraycar. And Nate Spraycar gets 2, and it's 8-4 Chargers. Wilson gets it inside to Summers, and that was too easy. Kevin Wilson feeds Summers inside, and Summers quickly has 4 points. Chargers in double figures, 10-4. And it's off the Raiders. Charger ball at midcourt. Crossed away. Spatafora running the offense for the Chargers. Wilson down in the corner to Kirshner. Gets it in. DeMichael can't get it to go. Summers with the follow. No good. Gets his own rebound. Tries to go up with it. Off the glass and in. Summers has 6. Leading all scorers, 12-4 Chargers. 3:09 left here in the first. Migley working against Spatafora, taken away. Here comes DeMichael with an easy layup, and he jams it. DeMichael with 4, and people will remember that one. He makes a statement, 14-4, 10-point lead for the Chargers. Migley now works it back to Hauer. The pressure by the Chargers, and it's taken away by Summers. Summers comes up court. Spatafora steps back for the 3, and it's good for 3. Rocco Spatafora makes it 17-4 Chargers. Raiders now. Migley looking for somebody to get across the timeline. And he finds Spraycar. Over to Migley. Migley now works against Spatafora. Chargers in a 2-3 defense. Migley now works against Kevin Wilson. Migley tried to pass down the lane. He throws it out of bounds. Charger ball with 2:10 left. And B.J. Vaughn will check in, and Kevin Wilson will have a seat for the Chargers. Same 5 in for Riverview. Spatafora brings it up. It's Spatafora and Vaughn in the backcourt. 3 ball in the air. No good from the corner. Vaughn with the rebound. Hands it off to Kirshner. He's up off the glass. Bryson Kirshner has 6, and it's 19-4 Chargers. 1:55 left here in the first. Hauer back over to Migley as they get it across the timeline. B.J. Vaughn with the steal, knocks it away, and Summers is fouled as he tried to pass it up. First foul of the game is going to go against Nate Spraykar. The Riverview Raiders. B.J. Vaughn will trigger in right next to me. Gets it back to Spatafora. Across the timeline he comes. B.J. Vaughn. DeMichael with the 3 ball from the corner. No good. And Bryson Kirshner gets called for the foul, and he's runs into Migley coming up the court at the foul line in the backcourt. First foul on the Chargers goes to Bryson Kirshner as Migley's dribbling up across the timeline, gets it across. The player in the lineup is Liam McElligott for the Raiders. Here comes DeMichael, baseline, hands it off to Summers, off the glass. Assist to DeMichael. Summers with the bucket. And it's 8 for Summers, 21-4 with 1:12 left. It's a full timeout taken by Riverview. We'll step aside right along with them here at the AAC. As we're back here at the AAC, Chargers 21. The Raiders from Riverview 4 with 1:12 left here in the first. As Hauer will trigger in from the baseline for Riverview. Back to Hauer. It's up to Spraykar, back to Hauer. Hauer to Spraykar. They finally get it across to McElligott. Migley to Hauer, back to Migley. Here on the near side up top. Migley to the wing, near side, gets it out to Spraykar, back to Migley. Up by the logo, under a minute to go, 40 seconds to be exact. And Kirshner intercepted, but unfortunately knocks it out of bounds. Checking in for Riverview is Bettler, and having a seat is Ben Hauer. Bettler gets it into Migley. 35 to go. Double teamed up top. Over to Bauer. Taken away by Summers. Up ahead to Spatafora. To DeMichael. Lays it up and in. DeMichael has 6. And it's 23-4 Chargers. Inside. It's McElligott up. He traveled trying to get position. He backed up. He can't do that. And the 6-foot forward, senior forward, gets called for the violation. 10 seconds to go. Spatafora across the timeline. 7 to go. He lost it out of bounds. And with 5 seconds to go, the Raiders have a chance here to get the final score of the half, or the quarter, rather. McGidley up to Bettler. Bettler with the 3 ball in the air, off the glass, no good. And that's how the first quarter will end with the score. The Chargers 23 and the Raiders 4. Welcome back. You see the OLSH cheerleaders. Unfortunately, our camera setup is behind them right now. But they'll be out several more times. We'll get their full act, and usually at halftime they got the dance team that comes out. We'll get you a little bit of that as well at halftime. So for the Chargers, a couple substitutions. Luke Dashner checks in for the Chargers. Wilson comes back in. So on the court, it's Dashner, Vaughn, Summers, DeMichael, and Wilson. For the Raiders, it's Bettler, Migley, McElligott, Bauer, and Sprakar. It's Migley with the ball, works against Dashner. And B.J. Vaughn, I believe, is going to pick up the foul for the Chargers on the reach-in. Yep, B.J. Vaughn picks it up, his first, team second. Migley has the ball, double team. Knocked away by DeMichael, that's a kick ball. That'll go back to the Raiders. Jake smiles as he trots up the court. He did his best goaltender imitation there. Kicking that one out. It's Bauer over to Migley. Down into the corner to Sprakar. To McElligott. To Migley. Migley has it taken away by DeMichael, and Migley takes it back away. It's McElligott working up the glass and gets it to, can't roll in. And it goes off of Bettler. Out of bounds. And it'll be Charger ball as B.J. Vaughn triggers in to Dashner. Running the offense for the Chargers now. Over to Vaughn. B.J. has it knocked out of his hands. He gets it back to Dashner. DeMichael drives baseline, kicks it out to Summers. To Wilson off the glass softly. Kevin Wilson with two. He's on the scoreboard here in the second. 25-4 Chargers. 7 minutes to go here in a half. Migley trying to work it up against the defense of the Chargers. Comes Bauer, tries to get it inside to McElligott. Off of McElligott's hand. And out of bounds, Charger ball. Bauer will check out as Hauer checks back in. Boy, Ben Hauer in. And Amberson Bauer has a seat for Riverview. Here comes Dashner over to Vaughn again. Into the corners, Wilson, three ball in the air, and it's good for three, Kevin Wilson. Wilson has 5 points all in this quarter. Here comes Migley again, up the court. Kicks it back to Hauer, to Bettler, to McElligott, tries to drive baseline against Summers. Hauer with the three ball, way short. Kevin Wilson picks it up ahead to DeMichael softly off the glass. DeMichael with 8. And it's 30-4 Chargers. Into the corner. It's Bettler. Loses the ball. Summers comes up with it. Up ahead to DeMichael again. DeMichael comes up, pulls up for the three. In the air. Off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Hauer. Here comes Migley up the court. Across the timeline. Drives it down, kicks it out. Pulled up a jump shot. Kevin Wilson had the rebound momentarily, and DeMichael will clean up the garbage. Picks it up with 5:30 left here in the half. Up ahead to Dashner. Dashner slows it down. DeMichael with the long three, nothing but net. Jake DeMichael has 11 in double figures. First player in double figures tonight is Jake DeMichael. He has 11. Here's Migley, and it's 33-4 Chargers. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in a half. Vaughn looks hurt. He hurt his shoulder. That's what he hurt in football. He's coming over toward the bench. Here's DeMichael, lays it up and in, and we got a timeout as DeMichael gets his 13th point. B.J. Vaughn holding his shoulder. And Scout Schultz comes out and meets him, and they're going to take him back into the locker room and see what's going on. Spatafor checks back in for the Chargers. Here's Migley up at midcourt, gets it across to Hauer, across the timeline. To Spraycar, near the elbow, into the corner to get it to Spraycar. Tries to drive in against Kirshner, and he will. He'll get the bucket and the foul. Spraycar gets the 2. And the foul will go against Bryson Kirshner. That's number 2 on Bryson, 3 on the Chargers. Spraycar trying to complete the three-point play. And it won't happen. Spraycar has 4 on the game. Here's Spatafora over to Dashner. Dashner to Wilson in the corner. Another 3-ball on the way, off the rim, no good. Spraycar with the rebound. Has it stripped out of his hand. Dashner now with it. Gets it over into the corner. DeMichael for 3! Jake DeMichael. Jake DeMichael starting to heat it up. 38-6 Chargers. Another Spatafora steal this time. He goes up off the glass. Rocco Spatafora has 5, and it's 40-6 Chargers. DeMichael with another steal. DeMichael's going to have an easy, he's going to slam this one in for 2. And another timeout called by McGivney. And it's going to be a full. And we will step aside right along with them. Or the cheerleader's going to give a cheer. No, we will step aside. 42-6, 3:55 left here in the half. Chargers with a commanding lead. We are back, 42-6. Chargers with the lead here with 3:55 left here in the half. It's Migley with the ball over to Hauer. Hauer and Migley work up top. Migley by the top of the key across the logo to Hauer. Spraycar inside. The new player is Christian McDowell in the lineup. There's DeMichael, misses the layup. There's Migley up the court. Lost the ball and gets it off to Bauer. It's Hauer with the 3-ball high off the glass. And we have a foul. It's going to be, foul's going to go against Anderson Bauer, his first, team's second, for a hold. Spatafora to Dashner. Kirshner had the ball knocked out of his hands. One against. Spatafora with the 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Here comes Migley with the ball for the Raiders. Hauer with a nice move. Couldn't get it to go, though. Wilson with the rebound. DeMichael loses the ball momentarily. Turns around, slows it down. Now he goes baseline. Off the glass. Can't get the roll to go. It's Hauer now. And hands it off to Bauer with the 2. And Coach Rodriguez will take a 30-second timeout. With the score 42-8, 2:40 left here in the half. Chargers with a huge lead. BJ out of the locker room, back out onto the bench. And he's injured, so he's allowed to sit. 30-second timeout. Everybody has to stand. As I said, senior, 6-foot senior Christian McDowell in the lineup on the floor for the Raiders. Dashner and Spatafora in the backcourt for the Chargers. Wilson, Summers, and DeMichael out on the floor for the Chargers. It's Dashner. Gets it into the free throw line to Summers. It's Wilson with another three, and he drains it. Kevin Wilson. His second three of the half, his second three of the quarter, and it's 45-8 Chargers. Comes Ben Howard. Stops on the wing. Gets it out to Migley. Spray car into the corner. Three ball on the way, and it's good for three, and it's Bauer. Anderson Bauer with the three. He has 5 on the game, and it's 45-11. Chargers with the lead. Wilson in the corner, top of the key. Spatafora. Dashner with the three ball off the iron. Here comes Ben Howard with the behind the move dribble. He gets double teamed and slows it down up top to Bauer. Over to Migley. Migley, top of the key. Over to Howard to the far side. Migley now near side. Dashner and DeMichael into the near wing. Bauer with the three off the back iron, no good, and it's Spatafora had the rebound, had it taken away. McDowell goes up, no good. The rebound put back by Spycar. Spycar has 6, and it's 45-13 Chargers. Dashner now to Spatafora, kicks it out to DeMichael. DeMichael slows it down the lane, kicks it inside, missed by Summers. Rebound by Spraycar, and here come the Raiders. I told you they'll bend, but they won't break. There's no give up on this Raider team. Here's McDowell down on the baseline. Double dribble. He had the dribble, picked it up, put the ball back down on the floor, and that's a turnover. Back in for the Raiders is Liam McElligott and Bettler. Comes Spatafora across the timeline. Under a minute to go. 45 seconds to go. Three ball by Kevin Wilson. He drains another one. Kevin Wilson. 3 threes in a row for him. It's Bettler over to Howard. Howard trying to work through. Little jump shot blocked by Summers. Bettler has another one blocked by Summers. Here comes DeMichael. Pulls up with the three. Rattles it around, and it's Ben Howard with the rebound. Here comes Bauer, leaves it off for Migley with an easy 2. 48-15 with 14 seconds to go here in the half. Summers from the free throw line, and he gets the shooter's roll. Summers. Migley at the buzzer, off the glass, no good. And that's how the first half ends with the score. The Chargers 50 and the Riverview Raiders 15. And welcome back here to the AAC. I'm OLSH here. Glad you could join us. And the Chargers with a 50-15 lead over the Riverview Raiders here at the AAC in a section contest. Have this one in hand fairly handily. B.J. Vaughn left the game, re-injured his shoulder, same shoulder that he injured in the football season. So I got the word from the staff and from Scout that he is okay, but he's done for today. If they said if this was a major playoff game or something, he could probably push on, but no sense pushing it, especially with the big lead. So anyway, with the big lead, here's the Chargers. Oh, they're talking here.
To help the McNally family during this hard loss and hard time. So if any the shirts, just come up to one of us, or anybody that you may know who knows Archie Brinza, he's the one selling them. So it really means like the family.
Again, they were making an announcement about the T-shirts for Big Al McNally and the McNally family. Again, our hearts go out to the family. Huge loss for the Our Lady of the Sacred Heart community. Big Al was a big factor and a big participant in that, and his loss is being felt. But we have a game to take care of tonight, and this game is dedicated to Big Al McNally and his family. So the Chargers doing him in his honor. But we got some stats to go over at halftime here. First, with the score 50-15, Chargers on top. For the Riverview Raiders, their leading scorer was Nate Spraykar with 6 points, followed by Amberson Bauer with 5. Bauer, by the way, was the only one with a shot made from beyond the arc. He's the only one with a 3-ball. 2 points each for Luke Migley and Jack Bettler for their 15 points. Foul-wise, there's not much fouls on either side of the ball, either side of the court, I should say. Amberson Bauer has 1, and Nate Spraykar have 1 for the Raiders. For your Chargers, usual suspects, Jake DeMichael leading all scorers with 18 at the half. Kevin Wilson has 11. Dawson Summers has 10, 6 points for Bryson Kirshner, and 5 for Rocco Spatafora. 3 balls. Kevin Wilson leading everybody with 3 from beyond the arc. Jake DeMichael has 2 himself, and Rocco Spatafora draining 1 from beyond the arc. So Chargers with 2 players in double figures as we go into the second half. Getting ready to start that here in a second. And I'm trying to see who has their shirts off for the Chargers. Looks like Dashner's going to come out here. Maybe not. We'll see. Nope. It's going to be the starting 5 for the Chargers. Spatafora, DeMichael, Summers, Kirshner, and Wilson. For the Raiders, it's going to be Bettler, Hauer, Spraykar, Migley, and Bauer. Their starting 5. Starting 5 for both teams out here to get things started in the second half. And the Chargers will have the ball. Chargers will be going from left to right here in the second half. And let me get that out of there. And we are underway. And Summers with the offensive rebound. The put back and good. Dawson Summers get things started for the Chargers for his first 2 of the second half. It's 52-15. This one's going to be a running clock, so keep an eye out. Here's DeMichael, can't get the runner to go. Here comes Riverview, back the other way. Spraykar gets it inside to Bettler. Bettler with off the glass. Bettler has 2. And it's 52-17. Spatafora now with the dribble. To Wilson, near side wing. Near the top of the key. Finds Spatafora on the far side wing. Down into the corner. It's Kirshner with the drive. Can't get it to go. Spraycar tracks down the rebound, and here comes Migley up the court. Across the timeline. Over to Hauer, into the corner. Knocked away by Spatafora on the inlet pass. Over to DeMichael, down the far side, into Kirshner. Kirshner with the backhanded, right-handed layup on the left side, and he's good for two. Into the corner, Bettler for three, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Spraycar. He goes up and he gets fouled. It's either going to be Summer or Wilson, either one.
Come on, how does he get that rebound?
Yeah, Wilson will pick up the foul. His first, team's first of the half.
Jake.
It'll be Spraycar at the line. He's the only other player for Riverview at the line. Chargers yet to have a free throw. Off the front iron, no good on the first attempt. He rolls that one in. He's good. He now has 7 points. Makes it 54-18 Chargers. DeMichael dribbles it up, gets it over to Wilson. Near side wing to the top of the key. DeMichael far side, works against Bauer. DeMichael brings it in, knocked away, but Kirshner's there, gets it back to DeMichael, off the iron, no good, and Migley with the rebound. Up ahead, knocked aside by Wilson. Wilson has his pass knocked ahead. Here comes Migley. He lays it up off the iron, no good, and Wilson says, give me that rebound. He hits it up ahead to Spatafora. Spatafora has DeMichael with a spin move off the glass and gets it to roll in. DeMichael with 20. 56-18 Chargers. It's Bauer to Hauer to Migley. Migley with the dribble, brings it up top again to Bauer. Or excuse me, that's Hauer. Ben Hauer, air ball, goes out of bounds, Charger ball.
Hey, special. No. Zipper.
Here comes Spatafora, dribbles it up the court.
Zipper.
To Wilson. Into DeMichael, but he's fouled by Bauer. That's his second. Anderson Bauer picks up his second, first of the half for Riverview. Checking in for Riverview is Liam McElligott. Summers with the inbound alley-oop. Doesn't go. And here comes Riverview now up the court. Migley up on the OLSH logo. To Bauer. To Migley. Around into the corner. That was to Bettler. Intercepted by Spatafora. He's going to go L.A. to New York and lay it up and in. Rocco Spatafora with two. 58-18. 40-point lead for the Chargers. Bauer now way outside. That's an NBA three, and he puts it in. That's 8 points for Bauer now, Anderson Bauer. He's got two from beyond the arc. The only two from beyond the arc for Riverview. Spatafora. I believe that was DeMichael. That was screened out. McElligott tried to get it inside, taken away by Summers. Here's DeMichael again. He lays it up, and it goes in, and he's fouled. That's the third foul on Anderson Bauer. Hauer will check in, and Bettler will check out for Riverview. DeMichael on the line trying to complete the three-point play. 62-21 Chargers. Gets the roll. Here comes Migley. 25 points for DeMichael. Migley with the dribble. being double teamed all the way across court to Bauer. Into McElligott at the foul line at the elbow. Another block by Summers. Summers knocks it out of bounds. That's got to be at least 5 or 6 blocks by Summers tonight. I'm not keeping track of the blocks, but here's Migley. Gets it down into the corner to Hauer. He gets double teamed. Gets it out to McElligott. Inside, easy bucket for Spraykar. 9 for Spraykar. Spatafora to Kirshner. Kirshner inside. And DeMichael just floats that one in for 2. 65-23.
Let's go. We got to play D.
Here's Hauer. Ben Hauer gets it in. Taken away by Kirshner. Kirshner. He's going to go all the way. Little foot drag there. Can't get the roll to go in. And here comes Ben Hauer up ahead to Bauer. Throws it off the leg of one of the Chargers. And Coach Rod wants a timeout. He'll take a full, and so will we. With the score, Chargers 65, Riverview 23. We got 2:05 left here in the third. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We are back at the AAC. OLSH here at the AAC, bringing you this one. And thank Guy for running the camera for us. Riverview will trigger in. They get it in to the corner. 3 ball on the way. It's short off the iron. Picked up by Spraykar. He goes up. He gets fouled. Spraykar's going to the line. He'll be shooting 2. We'll see who the foul's on. Foul's going to go against Dawson Summers, his first. Spraykar will be at the line shooting 2. Team second of the half. Rolls that one in and out. Spraykar 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Make that 2 for 5 as he drains that second one. Makes it a 65-24 lead for the Chargers as Spatafora brings it across the timeline at the logo. 1:44 left. Summers with the 3 ball off the iron, and it rolls in and out. And off of Riverview, Charger ball, 1:34 left. We got a rolling clock. And we got water on the court.
Watch the water.
Lineup, wholesale substitutions for the Chargers. We'll get these to you. Nolan Randall in for the Chargers, as well as Austin Hansen. Here comes Hansen up the court. Noah Oros in for the Chargers. And Frank Smeagol. That's 4 on Amberson Bauer. Picks up his 4th foul, 3rd for Riverview. Inlet pass. Oros has the rebound. The jump ball is called. It's going to be Riverview ball. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. With the score, your Chargers 65, Riverview 24. Don't go away, we got much more coming here in the fourth quarter. 8 minutes worth of much more. We'll be right back after this. We are back here at the AAC. Same five that left the court at the end of the third will start here in the fourth. The Chargers will have the ball to start the fourth.
Austin, you gotta go help.
Chargers have 65-24 lead. 41 points. Hanson to Randall. Inside, Dashner, little turnaround jump shot. Dashner with the two. McElligott with the jump shot, no good. But Spraker gets the loose ball, puts it up and good, and he's fouled as well. Nolan Randall will pick up his first foul.
You can't just turn around and start dribbling. You got to see where the defense is at.
And good on the three-point play. 13 points for Nate Spraker. Leading the way for Riverview. Comes Dashner. Hands it off to Hanson. Hanson to Noros. He goes up, he gets fouled. Oros at the line. Didn't see who got that foul. Oros. Can't get the first one to fall. Can't get the second one to go. They scramble for it, and Migley comes up with it, brings it up the court, pushing hard. Here comes Spraker down the baseline, kicks it over to McDowell. McDowell off the glass and good for two. 67-29, under 7 minutes to go. Randall to Hanson. To Oros. To Smeagol. To Hanson. Hanson with the drive, and he's Randall up and good for two. Off the iron, no good. And Smeagley.
Hey, you guys can't leak out. You got to secure the rebound.
Foul on Riverview. I didn't catch who it was. They're not putting them up on the board, but Charger ball. It's the 5th team foul on Riverview. As Hanson will bring it across the timeline. Not yet. There he goes. Randall turns for the three. Off the iron, no good. Colonado with the putback, no good. Smeagol, no good. And finally, Riverview, Ben Hauer pulls it down. Migley. Colonado pressures him out to McDowell, way outside. Across to Hauer. Hauer, pull-up jump shot. Off the iron, no good. And it's Hanson with the rebound. Austin brings it up the court. Over to Randall. Randall steps into a three ball, and he's good for three. 5 for Randall. Taken away by Oros. Here comes Hansen again. 5:10 left in a rolling clock. Randall says, I was good there once, I'll be good twice. Randall from the same spot drains another 3-ball, and it's 75-29 Chargers. McDowell at the elbow. Goes into the paint. He gets fouled. McDowell. Smeagol will pick it up. His first, team's fourth. There's Migley, going to go down the lane, try to lay it up. He will, off the glass, no good. Smeagol says, I got it. Pulls the rebound down, hands it off to Hansen. Hansen to Randall. This time he's going to drive the lane. Little floater, no good. Randall gets his own rebound. Underneath, kicks it out to Coladonado. 3-ball on the way, off the back iron. Hustle, good hustle there by Randall. Coladonado gets another one up and rolls in and out. That would have been a 2. And we got a foul against the Chargers. Randall picks up his second, team's 5th. Taken away by the Chargers. Here comes Hansen up the court, hands it off to Randall. 5:29 to score. Under 3.5 to go. Hansen hands it off to Randall. Nolan Randall to Rocco Coladonado. Off the glass, no good, too strong. Picked up by Bauer, hands it off to Howard. Ben Howard down the lane. He's going to fake it, and he travels.
Time out! Time out! Time out!
Coach Rodriguez calls timeout. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with the score 75-29. Safner, Planisic, and Zug all check in for the Chargers. .301 left in this one. The only thing that hasn't been decided is what the final score is going to be. 75-29 Chargers. One game closer to that record. I know Coach Rod, I mean, that's in the back of his head, but that's not what's important to him right now. But here on this side of the mic, we can be that way. It's Hansen with the dribble, gets it inside to Coladonado. A little jump shot, no good. Migley comes down with the rebound. Luke Migley gets it inside, gets it back. They work it around the floor. Rebound brought down by Safner. James Safner to Hansen and brings it across the timeline. To Safner, makes a move. Back to Hansen, 3-ball on the way, off the back iron. Coladonado with the putback, it's blocked and goes out of bounds. They're saying off of Zug. So it'll be Riverview ball. Approaching 2 minutes to go in this one. Bauer to Migley to Howard to the near side wing. Top of the key to Migley. Migley with the dribble. He get it inside the spray car. Nice feed down inside the Bettler. He puts it up and good for another 2. It's at 75-31. Safner, near side wing, gets it inside. Little feed to Zug, 4-2. Garrett Zug gets himself on the score sheet. All the way out to Ben Howard, to Migley, top of the key. Drives it, turns it back. Bauer now over to Howard, to Bettler. Back to Bauer, 3 on the way, off the iron, no good. And this time it's brought down by Planisic. Over to head to Hansen, and they'll slow it down with 1:10 left. Safner now to Planisic. Coladinato, Zug. Hansen going to put it up. 3 ball. A little too strong. Megley across the timeline, under a minute to go. Little floater won't go. Kicked out. Safner can't get it. He battles for it. It's going to be off of James Safner. Riverview will have it with 40 seconds to go. No urgency here. Out the top, it's Bauer. Amberson gets the floater, can't get it to go. Safner brings the board down. Planisic with behind the back pass. Safner thought about the 3. Coach Rod saying hold it. 19 seconds to go. Safner hands it off to Hansen. Dribbles, hands it off to Coladinato. 10 seconds. Zug to Safner. 5 seconds. Planisic now has the ball. Bauer comes out to meet him, and that's the buzzer, and the Chargers win this one 77-31. Over Riverview, and Chargers record now goes to 9-0, 4-0 in section. Riverview, they will fall to 4-8 overall, 1-3 in the section. And I'll tell you what, we'll step aside, I'll gather the stats, and we'll go over them for you, and we'll wrap this one up. But the Chargers win 77-31 over the Riverview Raiders. Don't go away, we'll be back. Just leave it there. I'm putting the OLSH logo up on the screen. So. All right, welcome back here to the AAC. I'm OLSH, and you just watched the Chargers do what they've been doing pretty much all season. They defeat the Riverview Raiders by a score of 77-31. Coach Rod has them hitting on all cylinders right now. That brings them to 49 consecutive games on their march to 52 consecutive. They are perfect 9-0 this year. They need 52 consecutive wins to tie the record and 53, obviously, to break it. And as I mentioned pregame, if the schedule holds up right now for the games that are on the schedule, that would mean that the January 22nd game at 5:30 right here at the AAC against Nazareth Prep, if they win that game, would tie them for the record. And then obviously the next game, which would be scheduled to be on the 28th out at Southside in Hookstown, could break the record for the Chargers. And the Chargers already beat Southside fairly handily here, 78-38. So here on this court. But anyway, for the final stats, first for Riverview, their leading scorer was their sophomore, 6'2 sophomore, Nate Spraykar, with 13 points, followed by 6'2 junior Amberson Bauer with 8 points. Jack Bettler, a junior, a 6'4 junior, had 6 points. 2 points each for Luke Migley, the junior guard, and 2 points for the senior forward, Christian McDowell, for their 31 points. For your Chargers, leading all scorers, actually coming up short of his average this year. He's averaging 32.7 points a game, but today he comes in with 27 points. That's Jake DeMichael, followed by Dawson Summers with 12 points, 11 points for Kevin Wilson, 8 points each for Bryson Kirshner and Nolan Randall, and 7 points for Rocco Spatafora, 2 points each for Luke Dashner and Garrett Zug. And I have to point out the 3 balls that were put up and in for Riverview. They had 2, and the only person to get those from beyond the arc was Amberson Bauer. He had 2, one in the second, one in the third quarters. And for the Chargers, they had, they had 8 from beyond the arc, and 2 were put in by DeMichael, 1 by Spatafora, 3 by Kevin Wilson. He put 3 in a row in the second quarter. He just started lighting it up from that far corner. And then Nolan Randall had 2 from the far wing here in the fourth quarter that were pretty. I mean, he shot 1 and it went nothing but net, and then he came back the next trip and had the same shot, and he puts it up again for his second to complete his 8 points for the night. So as it is, it's the Chargers win this one 77-31 over Riverview. Up next is the trip to Swickley Academy. As I said, there was a game scheduled. If you're looking at the schedule in the PG, it says that they're playing Washington down in Washington tomorrow. That game has been postponed until later on this season. And the next up is the Swickley Academy Panthers on Tuesday night over at Swickley Academy. So on behalf of everybody here, I want to thank Coach Mack for setting me up here. I want to thank Alexis for setting the computer up for me. And, of course, Guy Cabrera for running the camera for us. So on behalf of everybody here at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, I want to say thanks for watching. I'm OLSH saying good night, everybody. We'll see you next time right here